U.S. President Donald Trump is imposing sweeping global tariffs, but Canada is exempt from his new measures.
My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day. For decades, our country has been looted, pillaged, raped, and plundered by nations near and far, both friend and foe alike. We will charge them approximately half of what they are and have been charging us. So the tariffs will be not a full reciprocal. I could have done that.
There is a minimum 10% tariff on imports from all countries and even higher rates on dozens of nations that run trade surpluses with the U.S. But a White House fact sheet states Canada is exempt. A 25% tariff on auto imports takes effect at midnight, and 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum that took effect last month will continue. So while Canada appears to have dodged most of the measures for now, some experts say we need to hold off on proclaiming victory. Jordan Canagan has more.
The world braced for long-promised sweeping tariffs from the United States, but Canada is avoiding many of the levies imposed by its closest ally.
It's the combination of relief and still the overhang of uncertainty.
However, previously signaled tariffs against the auto sector are moving ahead. Steel and aluminum levies are continuing, and there are reciprocal measures against more than 60 countries, some as high as 50%.
There is going to be an impact on the U.S. economy, which will build with time. In our judgment, it will be negative on the U.S. economy. That will have an impact on us. But the series of measures will directly affect millions of Canadians.
There's a 10% baseline tariff for most countries in the world. Canada and Mexico are not included in that for now.
There's no victory lap in this.
Still, there is confusion and concern about what this will mean on a global scale.
The sheer incompetence and stupidity goes beyond anything I expected from following this over the past 5 years.
He's creating then confusion among all of us. That in itself can bring an economy to its knees, to a recession, to inflation.
While other provinces and sectors will feel the brunt of the tariffs, Alberta has avoided most of it for now.
The energy sector is a big consumer of steel, so there are other knock-on effects that we're going to be watching very carefully. So on the one hand, broadly speaking, there's some relief, but we know that there's still going to be some economic challenges for companies that are, that rely on those inputs.
And Jordan joins us now with a bit more. So Jordan, what does Alberta's Premier have to say tonight?
Tara, Danielle Smith is calling today's announcements a big win for both Alberta and for Canada. The Premier says an approach of diplomacy is working for the country. She also believes it appears the worst of the tariff war is behind us. Well, Canada's First Ministers will be meeting tomorrow in the wake of these tariffs. That virtual meeting with the premiers will happen first thing in the morning. Tara?
Okay, Jordan, thank you.